Good morning and welcome to Miss D's. We're so glad you come to join us today. We're coming to you from beautiful downtown Palatka on the banks of the mighty St. Johns River. So much happening, you wouldn't believe it. Is this weather hot or what? So I want to let y'all know right off the bat, do y'all remember Granny Suzanne? We used to see her at all the quilt shows, and she had all those little bitty miniature paper piece projects. Beautiful work. Well, Granny Suzanne, very sadly, has retired. And what we have done is we have picked up all of Granny Suzanne's product. So we have her patterns here at the shop. So that means there's no reason for you to miss out on enjoying any of Granny Suzanne's paper piece miniature quilts. Now you're going paper piece miniature quilts. That's got to be stressful. Not really. She has made it to be such a way that it is so easy for you to do. Look at this, a Storm at Sea in a miniature quilt paper piece. Isn't that beautiful? This is gorgeous. We love Storm at Seas. To go with the Storm at Sea, we have lighthouses. So we have complete kits that have fabric and the patterns, and then we have kits that just have the patterns. So if you're interested in here's kimonos, I always think these are so cute when they're done in the miniature. I love them. Granny Suzanne made this in 1999. You know how I know? It's because right here on the bottom of her quilt, she wrote it out. That's exactly what you should be doing in every quilt that you make. You need to be putting a label or handwriting on the back of the quilt when you made it, who you made it for, right? And what the quilt pattern was. I mean, that's the way to create a true heirloom, right? When you give it to family members and friends, make sure that on the back, you can use those pens that never go away, the fabric painting pens. You can use those. You don't have to do anything elaborate, but please sign your quilts, sign your work of arts, right? So that people will know who made it and where it came from. And then here we have a larger version of the kimono. Now these are just a small section of all of the miniature quilt patterns that we have from Granny Suzanne. We're going to be setting up a little boutique shop here so that you can come in and look at all of her beautiful work that she's done over the years and to pick up some paper piecing, miniature paper piecing. It's okay. You can do it. This one's cute. These are baskets.
They're upside down.
Well, she's got the sign it there. That's where the signs are for the baskets. If I turn it this way, does it look like a basket?
Yes.
Yeah, because look at this. She's got the sign on the wrong end. Okay, because the little hanger thing's here.
Right.
These are just such cute wall hangings. Put them all around your sewing room. Really nice stuff. And we just love Granny Suzanne. And what we're going to do is we're going to work to bring Granny Suzanne back in to the shop to help teach them. Hold on just a minute. Got a little challenge going here. If I'm anything, I'm technology challenged. So there you go, right? Sorry about this. So, want to talk to you about the shop that's going to be happening in January. We love our January shop hop with all of the Northeast Florida quilt shops. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing Villa Rose patterns. And this is the pattern that we've chosen. We do have another quilt. We've made 2 quilts. And this is the pattern that we've chosen. And we used one jelly roll and turned it into a quilt of valor, if you will. Something that you can give to a military veteran or friend in the military. Just keep it for yourself and have it around the house. The colors are bright and cheery. Very patriotic. Summertime. You can summertime look, right? Picnicky kind of. And then we put this fabric on the back. And then when we quilted it, the collective we, I didn't quilt it. Who quilted it?
Jenny.
We put there's circles with stars in them. Doesn't that look nice? Really does. It looks nice. So this is in January. Don't miss out on your opportunity to pick up passports. There'll be 8 shops included in it this year. We have another one of this exact same pattern that we did that's in pastel colors. hopefully I'll have it to show you next week. So we're going to have 2 quilts so that you can get an idea of what you can do with the Villa Rose pattern when you get it, right? I got to tell you, Mike Flynn came in the shop this week and from Quilting Treasures. You will not believe the fabric that we're going to have for the All Florida Shop Hop. It was amazing. I've actually got a picture that I'm going to post over the weekend so that you can see some of the fabric and the quilts that they've got. The fabric is just gorgeous. This time out, you know, the 2 times before there were these pieces and you could put them together or not. This time out, it's a collection. It's a true collection. So you'll be able to do some real nice quilting with it. But the nice part about it is if you happen to have any fabric left over from the first 2 years, you can use it with it, probably use it with this fabric that's coming up. As a matter of fact, we even took the fabric that I still had on the shelf and we laid it next to the fabric there that he brought in because they had a header with all the fabric on it so that we could look at it. Went together well. Really look nice. So if you have any fabric left over from the first 2 years and you're going, what am I going to do with this? Just wait. And you're going to be able to pre-order it starting in January. We're going to have the fabric here. You're going to be able to look at it and touch it and you can pre-order it, but you cannot pick it up to March 1st. You can pick it up March 1st and then go on your merry way. We are going to have the entire collection here at Miss D's. What did he say that was? 21 pieces?
I think so.
21, 27 pieces, something like that. So we're going to have the entire collection here. So it is really nice. It is nice. Oh, there's some other fabric that he showed us that, you know, how this year on the back of the book, there was that Treasures at Sea collection that I refer to constantly as being Johnny Depp fabric because I thought that was a black pearl. I mean, there was nothing you could do to convince me otherwise. And we have that lovely apron that Kathy made, you know. They're going to have this really stunning blue and white fabric.
Yes.
It is beautiful. Just gorgeous blue and white fabric that's going to be on that back of the book. And, you know, when you see it, you just can't pass it up. So we're going to have that whole entire collection. Oh, my God. I don't know what came over me, but it's just really beautiful. And that will be coming in, I think he said January. So we will have it here in time for the Shop Hop for you to see that as well. They had a couple of kits made up with that fabric. We're going to have those. I think I got maybe 3 or 6 of those. I'm not sure. But we'll have that for you. So we'll be here and we'll be ready to go for the All Florida Shop Hop this year when it starts on March 1st. March 1st through the end of April. That's 2 full months. You can cover all or as little territory as you want and have tons of fun. And as I always say, plan your trips around where you're going to eat. Make them take the greatest advantage of that you can possibly do, because there is nothing any better than to have a nice shop hop planned out around great food and friends, right?
Yeah, and we have great food here in Palatka, so
We do.
come on by.
We do. Good morning, Miss Sheila. How are you doing? Morning, Brad. Hi, Linda Mills. How's it going? Oh my gosh. Linda's telling me that at the All Pennsylvania Shop Hop, she met a lady from Jacksonville, Florida. How funny is that?
That's cool.
Too cool, Linda. So I'm glad you're having a good time up there in Pennsylvania. Now that you've got summer rolled in, right? And you got a little warm weather up there for a change. So also coming in September, we have the Jacksonville Quilt Show, which is the 19th through the 21st. I think that's the dates. Don't hold me to that. We're going to do something first. We're going to be the first at the Jacksonville Quilt Show. We will be holding a 3-day Handy Quilter Boot Camp. I will be sending an email out next week so that you can start registering for the classes. It will be a 3-day Handy Quilter Boot Camp, and Harriet Carpanini is going to be in to teach the classes. But not to worry, for those of you who love Iris, Iris is going to be at the show as well. She's going to be down in the booth helping you with the long arms, answering your questions and following up on anything you need to know after the class. And she'll be helping you close those deals when you want to get a great deal on a handy quilter from Miss D's. at the Jacksonville Quilt Show. This is a big deal, people. We are the very first people to do this. We're very excited about it. So you will see the email come out towards the this is the end of this week, probably the middle of next week, because there's a lot of stuff I have to pull together to get this to work. You would know, I didn't know there were so many moving cats possible whenever you're trying to do a project like this. So anyway, I think I got them all herded for now. I'm working on it. So those are the big things that are going on. The other thing that we've decided to do just for the fun of it here at Miss D's is we're doing a fat quarter club. So where you get, each month you get 6 fat quarters, and then you get a pattern and a little something extra to go with it. It's $25 for the entire month, right? You get this month for July of 2024. These are the 6 fat quarters that you get. This is all current fabric. I mean, I didn't go out and pick up anybody's closeout sales, right? These are all current fabric. Just lovely. Kathy, see if you can put a little close up on that. You get 6 fat quarters, or you get 3 half-yard cuts, which is the equivalent yardage. You get this really nice pattern. This is a really cute pattern that goes well with it, and that pattern calls for 5 fat quarters. So my suggestion is that you use the free 6 fat quarter pattern there to go in the inside the lattice work, to use it to go that little white spot there. And the only thing you have to do is go to your stash and pull out like a navy blue or a red or whatever color you want to use for your lattice. So you can either build your stash or use these to bust your stash, right? In addition to, you also got this cute little tape measure. So every month it's going to be a bit of a surprise. It's a subscription service. It's $25. That includes tax and shipping, everything for $25. Can't beat that with a stick. That's a great deal, actually.
It is.
So, like I said, it's a subscription service. You go to the website and you can enroll for it, or you can wait till I send out my next email and use that email, and you can get enrolled that way. So we just thought this would be a fun thing to do, something entertaining, something you didn't even have to leave the house for. You could just look forward to it each month coming in the mail and be surprised with what you get. Because it is going to be a surprise, right?
Yes, yeah.
You know, Lindsay works very hard to get these things packed up very nice and neat. And here I've gone and undone everything that she does, bless her heart. We're not going to tell her that I did that, okay?
Nope.
So you don't see any fabric stacked up around me. I want to let you know I'm amazed. I'm in a total state of shock. I had absolutely no fabric deliveries this week. I think even UPS stopped by and asked me what was going on, because they said, where's the deliveries? They were looking for something to deliver. Was something wrong? I don't know how it happened. Usually I get at least 1 or 2. So maybe next week I got a bunch on the way is all I can figure. But since I don't have any fabric coming in this week, I wanted to real quick go over the schedule so that you know. So get your pen and paper out. Good morning, Miss Roberts. How are you doing? Nice to have you back. So, by the way, I think I'm blind. I have to look really close to see who's joining us. Good morning, Robin Repley. Where have you been? And hi, Miss Thomas. All right, get your pen and paper out so that we can talk about what we're doing. This July the 20th, that Saturday, is our tea. I've limited it to the 25 people. Right now, we've probably got, off the top of my head, I think we got 12 people registered, 13 people registered. So we've got a few spaces left, so that between now and next Thursday, the 18th, you need to get registered for the tea.
Her teas are excellent.
So we do a real tea. It's considered a high tea, what we do. We open up with scones and tea cake, and you have lemon curd and clotted cream. That just sounds so unattractive, but it's really not. It's very good. You get clotted cream, right? And then you'll have a breakfast tea. We either have the Irish, the Scottish, or an English breakfast tea with that. Then you have your savories, and we make ham sandwiches, cucumber sandwich. My cucumber sandwiches are really good.
Yes, they are.
And then we have egg salad, and then we'll do some other nice items in with the savory. So that'll be a fun thing for you to do. And then usually we have these little bites that are called Maids of Honor. We'll do those to go with your savories. Some other little treats, and we'll have pedophores, right? They'll be there on the table. And then we'll have sweets. Oh, and then but with your savories, you'll have a tea. You'll have a completely different tea than what you had with first course. Then, and then after savories, we go into having sweets. And this year we will be having individual key lime pies. And if I can master it, you're going to have a vanilla mousse. And I have to work to get it real fluffy for you, and I'm working on it. But if everything goes well, you will have a vanilla mousse and a key lime pie for your savory, along with the pedophores and all the other treats that we have on the table.
And she makes the food. It's very good.
Yeah. So I will not be in the shop on Friday the 19th, and I will probably leave early on Thursday, because I buy everything on Thursday and I make everything on Friday and Saturday morning to make sure everything is nice and fresh for you, so that when we come in here, you have a nice selection. And I've never had anybody complain about not having enough to eat. They've always walked out with plenty. And the maid of honor little treats always get great compliments. Everybody loves those. So looking forward to doing it. Didn't do it last year. So I just wanted to get back into it. So, and if you want to do something fun, you can wear hats and gloves. Just dress up just for the fun of it. Why not? So that's July the 20th. That's Saturday. It starts at noon. So come on in a little early, not a lot early, but come on in a little early and pick out your seat and join us for it. It's going to be lots of fun. It always is. So want to get back to our holiday schedule. Remind everybody that November the 28th and the 29th will be closed for Thanksgiving. Christmas is the 25th and 26th. I always seem to surprise people when I close the shop. New Year's Day, we're out. And Quilts by the River will be April the 4th and 5th, Friday and Saturday, and we're going to have it back over at the Methodist Church Hall, and we're going to have the vendors over here. That really seemed to work well this year, and yes, we'll be giving out those really nice gift certificates for those of you who get your little vendor passport stamped, right? Everybody seemed to have a great time with that, so we're starting to plan. We've been planning. The minute we close the last one down, we start over again. You would not believe how much thought and prep goes into a lot of this. So did you know that the first Saturday of every month, we have an embroidery class? That class is $35. Yep, $30, sorry. And Betty Agnew teaches it. Betty has had, I don't know how many years of experience selling and teaching Viking sewing machines. And she's very good at what she does, and she knows the MySewNet software inside and out. We're very fortunate to have her come. We've opened up the embroidery club to all makes and brands of machines. We feel like now that we're very comfortable doing that. So we're very Baby Lock, Brother, we have them all. Genome, we have them all. Bring them on in. The classroom, we have plenty of room in the classroom. And every month we do a different kind of project. And she told me what we were going to do in August, and I forgot already.
She didn't tell me.
She didn't tell you, did
No.
she? No, darn. Okay, she'll set me straight. Anyway, we give you the embroidery patterns for free. We frequently give you the items that you're going to embroider for free as well. So it's pretty much a good deal for $30. For just $30. Come on in and join us. We start at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're usually wrapping up around 4. So you stay till you finish. We like for you to finish a project, start it and finish it. And you learn by doing. We had several newbies in last Saturday, and it was wonderful. It was a great help for the people who had experience, because we had an opportunity to go over subjects that we haven't covered in a long time. So everybody learns together as we go through the projects, and you learn by doing. That's the best way to do it. So speaking of MySewNet software, we actually have a class scheduled on, hold on, I'm going to get it. MySewNet scheduled for July the 27th. And Betty teaches you the MySewNet software. I've had quite a few people tell me that had they not had these classes, they would not have understood the full value of the MySewNet. And that's true of just about every piece of software you buy, no matter if it's ProStitcher, if it's MySewNet, whether it's Palette, whatever you buy. If you don't have somebody who has more experience and more knowledge than you, it's tough for you to come up to full potential with your product. And so Betty helps you do that. She's very good at what she does. A couple of people told me that because of the MySewNet software class they had, they were able to do some fantastic Christmas presents last year. So keep that in mind. The class for MySewNet software is $50. Okay. So it's lots of fun, and it's good for you to think about coming, particularly if you're interested in picking up that Memento. We're going to start talking about that a lot more than what we have been doing. And that integrates with your laptop and with my MySewNet software. And we're going to start doing some fabulous projects that you will really be impressed with coming off that Memento tool that we have over there. The Serger Club is next Saturday, and our Serger Club is free. It's open to all makes and brands. We're always working on projects in the Serger Club. What you looking at? Okay, Serger. I thought something was wrong. Serger Club is always free, and if we work on a project where you need to pick up something, then you get a 15% discount on anything you need for class. We're going to start working on the Taramac, Taramac jacket. We're going to start working on that this month. This Saturday, we're going to start working on that, and that's going to be spread out over a couple of months. And not only that, but Susan is teaching out of the Serger Power Book, teaching you techniques out of that book. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be making 3 blocks each month out of that book. And you will know your serger inside and out by the time you finish that book, because you will be doing all sorts of stitches, combining stitches, doing embellishments using that book, Power Serge book. You will really be comfortable with your serger when you finish that book and working with Susan. And it's great fun. Everybody's enjoyed it. And what you wind up doing is putting those blocks into a notebook so that you have them to refer back to, or you can turn them into a little wall hanging and use that to refer back to when you're trying to do a particular technique. So we picked up Kimberbell and thought we'd do some Kimberbell projects for people to bring them in out of the heat so that you could sit in the AC. And we have Kimberbell Spoonful of Sunshine on Monday the 22nd. We have a few patterns left, so what we thought we would do is some folks said they couldn't come in on that Saturday, so we moved it to a Monday on the 22nd for you to come in, and you will make the apron and a towel and a little wall hanging. It's going to be so much. There's 4 projects you're going to wind up making in that class. It's just a tremendous amount of fun, and you will learn a new technique on how to hem an apron. Then we have, Then we have Kimberbell Day at the Spa, which is a really nice project. It's really cute. You will be doing a rope bowl with embroidery in it. You'll be doing a little bag with lavender embroidery on it. It's going to be really, really nice. And that is going to be on the 17th of August and the 21st of August. So come on and join us for that. And Iris is going to be back for long arm quilting. Real happy about Iris coming back. She's been every other month or so, and we're excited about her coming back in August. It will be the August 2nd and 3rd, and she's going to be showing you how to do applique using ProStitcher on your long arm. How fabulous is that?
That's great.
She's always bringing us great projects. I mean, Iris goes all over the world teaching for Handy Quilter. She does not only free motion, but ProStitcher, and she really knows her ProStitcher. She's always doing creative work. She thinks of things outside of the box and brings them to us. So August the 2nd and 3rd, August the 3rd is the day we're going to be doing ProStitcher. That will be the day you will learn how to do applique using ProStitcher. I'll be sending out an email letting everybody know what the free motion work will be and allowing you to register for both classes. Okay, that's coming up. What else do we have going on, Kathy?
Well, we've got a block of the month coming up.
That's true. And we got a retreat at Luther Springs.
Wow.
Yes, we do. We have a retreat at Luther Springs on October the 25th through the 28th. We've got that coming up. We've got a Viking educator coming in September the 27th and the 28th. Going to be teaching a
Nice.
class with the Epic 3 and with the Viking designer Ruby 90.
Nice.
Yes, that's going to be fun. Then we have a Christmas embroidery class with Jory. That will be Jory Snyder. That will be October the 18th and 19th, where they're going to do that Christmas stocking with the 3D flamingo. That's going to be cool.
Yep.
So we've got lots of stuff planned.
We do.
But speaking of block of the month, we've got 2 blocks of the month that'll be starting pretty quickly. We've got the Violet Crush from Wilmington Print. This is really nice. Now this quilt will be 103 by 108. They say that's a queen size quilt. Violet Crush. And it's all batiks, and these are the batiks. Aren't they beautiful? Something about that sort of tealy blue and purple is just gorgeous. It's very peaceful, isn't it?
It is.
It's a very soothing colors. Very nice. And this is a lovely quilt with pillow shams. We will be sending an email out on that pretty quick to get everybody registered. There's just so much happening. A lot to keep track of. So one of the things that I need a little help with, if you folks don't mind. Good morning, Barbara. Well, hey, Beverly. How are y'all doing? Yes, Barbara, you definitely need to come back to the Serger Club. No doubt about that. So I'm always looking for ideas. I'm booking educators. In fact, I've got a lot of educators already booked for 2025. So what I would like from you guys is, if you don't mind, posting your comments here or emailing me at the shop and letting me know who you would like for us to recruit and bring in as an educator for 2025. It's all, I know you can go online and download videos and you can attend class via Zoom, but nothing, absolutely nothing replaces having that educator right in the room with you and answering your questions immediately and giving you feedback without that time lag or without you having to wait your turn. So it's always wonderful to have the educator here. So I'd like some feedback from y'all as to who you're looking for, who you would like to see, who you think is an up-and-coming educator that would be worth your time and investment to come to Miss D's and enjoy. So give me that feedback. I do appreciate it, always appreciate it. If there's a subject, but you don't know a good educator, tell me what subject you're looking for, and we'll find an educator who can do it. All right? And I want to let you know that, thanks for hanging in there, that we are going to put all the layer cakes in the shop and all the jelly rolls in the shop on sale, 20% off between now and next Wednesday afternoon. Just because I didn't have any fabric to show you didn't mean I wasn't going to have a sale. So all the layer cakes and all the jelly rolls are going to be on sale, 20% off between now and next Wednesday afternoon. So there's something for you to think about, because y'all know I have plenty of layer cakes. I have tons of them. So come see us, and thanks for visiting with us. Talk to you next week.